Hey everybody, I know I haven't done a video in a while, but I decided to do actually a knife review this time instead of my usual tech related videos. Here I have a Kershaw RJI model number 1985. I just got this actually a few hours ago. Decided to do a review on it. I picked it up on eBay for about $23. Relatively cheap, I guess. And it took only about 5 days to get here. But so far, I like it. I think it's a pretty good knife for the money you pay. Good quality. Kershaw knives are usually pretty good quality. So it's a R.J. Martin design. That's where it gets its name from, obviously. Very nice looking knife, I think. It's got it's a spring assisted knife with Kershaw's Speed Safe technology. Right there. That's pretty cool looking. You can open it with its flipper here on the back, or you can open it right by the thumb stud. I prefer the flipper personally. I don't really like opening my speed assisted knives with the flipper, with the thumb stud. Really, it seems like the flipper kind of gets caught on my finger sometimes, or sometimes you can open it with both. Usually, it does a little better that way. But it comes out pretty fast when you open it. I've seen better. I've seen knives come out faster, but it's not bad. Locks up pretty tight. It's got a nice, pretty thick steel liner. I don't know if you can see that there. There it goes. I don't know if that's locked in, but so it has the steel liners in there. Locks up pretty tight. Little to no blade play at all, really. I don't really feel much in there. I really like the shape of this blade, actually. It's pretty cool looking. It's got the Tanto style on there. The steel is 8 CR13 MOV stainless steel. The length of the blade is 3 1/8 inch. And it's really pretty sharp actually out of the box. I was actually pretty surprised. I was worried that it was going to be not as sharp as I was hoping. I'm going to do a quick little paper test here. That failed. This has not gone to a good start. There it goes. I've seen sharper definitely, but it was doing this a lot better earlier. Oh well, but anyway, you get the idea. It's pretty sharp anyway. If you want, you can just sharpen it up a little bit. No big deal. Goes out of there. And it came with this just Kershaw box. Came in this little plastic film. Get that out of there. And inside the box, it just had the knife, and then came with this little, I guess this little user manual from Kershaw. Just special there. So that's the blade. The handle is actually machine G10 scales on both sides of the blade of the knife. Has actually a really cool texture. I don't know if you can see that. It's got a really cool texture on there. And it's real easy to grip. It feels really good in the hand, and my hand just fits around the handle really nice. It's very generous that way, and even if you have big hands, I think this would fit you pretty good. It feels pretty good. I can get a good grip on that. It's got a little lanyard hole right there if you want to stick one of those through there. The close length of this is 4 inches, so the handle length is about 4 inches, and overall length is 7 1/8 inch. I'm not sure if I mentioned the length of the blade or not, but the length of the blade is 3 1/8 inch. Now the pocket clip I really like the pocket clip. It's black. It's painted black, so it might kind of maybe wear or chip off in time, but it's not that big of a deal. It's set up for tip down carry, but it's got a couple little holes right here. If you want, you can just switch that pocket clip over to tip up carry if that's what you prefer. It's got a kind of a low riding pocket clip there, so sit real low in your pocket. Now this is the RJ2. If you want to get the RJ1, the RJ1 is basically the same thing. It's just a different pocket clip design. It's a silver pocket clip, and it doesn't sit. It's not a low sitting pocket clip. Slightly different looking, and it's maybe sits about there in your pocket, give or take. So I found that was pretty cool if if that's what you preferred anyway. So anyway, that's pretty much the blade, the knife overall. The things I didn't like about it, the cons, there weren't many. One would be probably the flipper. Now the flipper, actually, I've broken this in a little bit. I've kind of opened it and closed it a few times since I got it, and that's lots of this is probably once I start using it, it'll get better. But I found the flipper was a little small. Probably not bad, especially when I first got it. It was actually pretty tough to open that flipper with your index finger. Especially sometimes it would get kind of stuck. You want to kind of open those real easily. Kind of like compared to this knife I have here. This is a spring-assisted knife. As you see, it's got a it's got this pretty generous little flipper here, larger than the larger than the RJ by quite a bit, and it's actually got a little jumping up there. But I mean, it doesn't take much. It's real easy. It just flings right out there, just real easily. And this one I broken it in a little bit now, so it's a little easier. But sometimes it will be a little harder than that. But overall, that's pretty cool. The other con, especially for some people, for me, it's not a huge deal, but the weight of it. It's a little bit on the heavy side. That's kind of when I first pulled it out of the box, I was like, oh, that's kind of heavy. It weighs in at around 4.6 ounces, which that is kind of heavy. Some people have a 4-ounce rule, for their knives. I'm not that anal about knives. I'll carry this around quite a bit with me. But it is a little heavy on the heavy side, so it's just something to keep in mind. The other thing is, it's not a big deal to me at all. I didn't realize this until I bought it. It's actually made in China. Now, lots of knives are made overseas. As you see there. I don't know if you can see that. It's made in China. And lots of Kershaw knives are actually made here in the U.S. Like their Ken Onion knives are made here in the U.S. But that's not a big deal to me at all, really. It's a good knife. It feels real solid. Just overall, I think it's a good knife, especially for your money. So if you're one of those people that don't mind going out and spending $100 on each one of your knives, then good for you. But most people nowadays, they're not going to be able to spend a whole lot of money on knives. Me personally, I don't like spending more than $30-40 on a knife. But this is one of those knives where, $23, I think it's a no-brainer. So anyway, just to give you a little idea of the Kershaw RJ2. I'll be getting some more knives hopefully here pretty soon. Doing some more knife videos. I know I've been doing some tech-related videos on iPhones and jailbreaking and that kind of thing. So if you like that kind of thing, go check out my channel. If you like knives, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, and that will help a lot. So thank you.